Hi there, it's Katie Johnston here, and it's day 3 of my 2016 video challenge. And today I'd like to have a chat to you a little bit more about a business chat. And what I'm going to talk about today is your avatar or your perfect customer. Now this can apply anywhere in life really, because if you're dating and you're using an online dating service, you need to know who your perfect person is that you want a relationship with. So basically you have an avatar in that situation just as much as the person who has an online business and they're running an advertising campaign and they're deciding who their perfect customer is. It applies to offline, online businesses, everything pretty much in our lives. And you need to know who your perfect customer is, because if you're just advertising in general to everybody, you're really advertising to nobody. It's particularly important to know who your customer is so you put your ads in front of the right people. So that's called targeted advertising. And you need ads that are going to appeal to your perfect customer. You don't want them to appeal to the wrong people. If you're selling a weight loss product, you don't want to have an ad that will appeal to someone who's looking for a personal development product, because they're not going to be interested in it. They're not even going to look at it. And I'll just use the example of television advertising to show you exactly what I mean. And let's use motor vehicle advertising on television. Now I can only use Australian TV as an example, but you'll get the drift of what I mean. So here in Australia we have motor vehicles. So let's go from one extreme to the other, and let's use a Hilux four-wheel drive. We call it a ute here. You would call it a pickup, I think, in the States. So it's something that young men who love fishing, they like camping, and they like drinking beer are going to use this vehicle. My husband's just been working in the mining industry, and a lot of the young men there just love these vehicles because they're very interested in fishing and camping and drinking beer. And so when the motor vehicle company advertises these vehicles, those are the people that they're trying to appeal to. So the ad will show people going and doing all of those things. The ad's going to appeal to them. They show how useful this vehicle is for that sort of thing. It's a great vehicle to go camping. You can pull a boat with it. You know, it's really going to appeal to these people. They're going to make their ad appeal to it. And really and truly, I can be watching one of these ads on TV and I'll say to my husband, that is the most ridiculous advertisement I've ever seen. And he'll say to me, well, honey, let's face it, you're just definitely not their avatar. And that's so true, because it doesn't appeal to me. And the motor vehicle company doesn't want it to appeal to me, because I'm not going to go and buy one of those vehicles. I'm not their ideal customer. They're just targeting at their specific customer. Now you could go to the other end of extremes and use BMW, for example. And an advertisement for a BMW motor vehicle is going to be a different kettle of fish altogether. It's probably going to have a man dressed in a suit, very sophisticated, very well groomed. It's probably going to be showing a luxury hotel. There will be beautiful city lights. There will be soft music playing. It's a whole different ball game. It's appealing to a totally different person, and the guys who drive a Hilux are not going to be the slightest bit interested. Now you'll also notice that these vehicles are going to be advertised on different television programs. The cricket is currently on here in Australia, and young men who like camping, fishing and beer tend to also like the cricket and are avid watchers of it. So the ads are appearing on the cricket in the gaps between play, and they also sponsor those kinds of programs. Whereas BMW is going to be advertised on a totally different program. And for the life of me, I can't think of one at the moment. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I'm a bit of a disadvantage there. But you get my drift. It's going to be shown on a different program where their target audience is more likely to be watching. And that's what you have to do. You have to put your product in front of its specific target audience with images that will appeal to your avatar, with text that will appeal to your avatar, and in the right places where your avatar will be hanging out and watching or searching. I'm just going to put up an advertisement today on Yahoo Bing, and it will be search traffic. So I've been thinking long and hard about my avatar for this, and I need to know what their problems are. What are they going to be searching for? What's the problem that they have that my product is going to solve? And where will they be searching for it? What keywords will they be using? What are their interests, so I can include those in my keywords? Do you see what I mean? It's you've got to get right deep down into the head of your potential customer and find out exactly where they're at in their mind, where they're at looking, where they're searching, where they hang out, what appeals to them in the way of text and images. So that's how you advertise to your avatar or your perfect customer, and I'd recommend that before you place your next advertising campaign, you think really carefully about who your avatar is. Underneath this video, I'll put the link to a video that I've made showing you how to go about creating your avatar, what sort of things you need to include in it. So that will help you get started if you haven't already done so. But I can't stress enough how important it is to know exactly who you're advertising to, because, like I said, if you're advertising to everyone, you're advertising to no one, and your advertising dollar is going to be wasted. You want it to work as hard as it possibly can for you. I'm Katie Johnston. That's video number 3, and tomorrow I'll be back again with video number 4. I'll talk to you then.